We were watching the TV and we saw that the water, a lot of people were already being evacuated, and we decided to stay. And well, we thought we were going to be okay because we were a little bit higher up, but that wasn't the case. The water was rising, so by the time the water got up here, there were boats and people in canoes, and they came and luckily got us out. We just had to leave pretty much a lot of things behind, a lot of things behind.
Ankle deep in water, I called for rescue, and because there were thousands above us, okay, thousands of people ahead of us, by the time they got to us 18 hours later, I was chest high in water. Astro was standing up on boards. I had been stacking stuff up, and they rescued us in a canoe.
You see that smile, you get the hugs, you hear people say, "I'll never forget you again." Gives you a warm and fuzzy, but you know how you have affected someone's life and how they have gone from living in a shelter to living in a place of their own that they can now call home.
We do all the legwork for the clients. We contact the property management companies, the housing agents, the housing authorities, and we verbally verify which units are open. And so when a client comes to us who has lost everything, who doesn't even have a cell phone or internet capabilities, we don't have to give them a resource or any kind of links to find their own housing. We already have the housing identified. And so we are able to rapidly rehouse people from the HUD disaster team.
Working with HUD in a disaster is sort of unlike any other interaction that I've had with HUD or any other large agency like that. Everybody comes to the table, everybody kind of drops the yeah but, and everybody only says yes and to figure out how do we get to that answer for that particular family.
A single mother with 2 teenage daughters, Hurricane Harvey victim, and their housing voucher had expired. They had nowhere to go after they left me. And so I was able to find her a unit just an hour and a half north of Houston. She had the flexibility to move out of the Houston area, called the leasing office directly, went through the criteria that she would need to meet, and she was able to meet that. And so as we speak, she is up there applying with her documents. They told her that she can move in as soon as Monday. The look in her eyes is beyond descriptive words.
Probably the most rewarding thing about this is I think everybody's going to feel like this is the best thing they ever did at HUD. Yeah. So most of the time in the field office, you don't get to take the person from their problem to their solution. Here we get to. It's very rewarding.
Because you all didn't have to send your representatives here to Texas. You all could have stayed where you were in your offices and did what you do, and we would have lost out. So thank you.
And I came out here distraught, low in spirit, weary, confused, just didn't know what to do. And I was sitting at the table one day, and I went over there to HUD, and I got to talking to them. I met a beautiful man by the name of Tony who works for HUD, who have really helped me, not only just spiritually, emotionally, and was just talking to me, and his favorite word is stand tall, Tyrone, be strong, you're gonna be all right. And he never used that word you, he said we're gonna make it through this. And when he said that, it made me feel like I wasn't in it, by myself.
I would have to say they're like the best government agency I've ever worked with, and they're just amazing people, and I'm really, really grateful. So thank you.
Thank you.
So, thank you guys.